It's fun. It's wild. It's Dad's Gone Crypto.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dad's Gone Crypto. I'm on my own today and it's a beautiful day here in sunny Cleveland, Ohio. So I thought I'd do a quick episode right here on my back deck. Anyway, we've had some exciting things happening in the crypto sphere this week. The biggest of which is that a federal judge has ruled that Ripple's XRP token is not a security. This is huge news, and it's given Bitcoin and many alts a big leg up over the last 24 hours or so. We also got news that the first European spot Bitcoin ETF is set to launch this month. Also, huge news for crypto. And to top it all off, one of my favorite projects, World Mobile, has secured licensed spectrum in the USA, which means it can start bringing affordable internet access to underserved areas of the United States. This is all great news for crypto, so let's get right into it. First, XRP getting a win over the SEC. Now, I'm not an XRP holder, so why am I so excited about this ruling? Well, it's because if XRP is not a security, then there's no way that Ethereum is a security. And that means the vast majority of altcoins out there are also not securities, which hopefully means that we here in the USA can potentially have an easier time trading these tokens in the future. SEC's lawsuit against Ripple has been a major source of uncertainty for the crypto industry. So with XRP winning the case, it could provide a much needed clarity around the regulatory status of cryptocurrencies in general, which will make it much easier for businesses to develop and launch new cryptocurrency projects. It also could help attract more institutional investors into the space. One of my favorite parts about this ruling is that it is a setback for the SEC's enforcement efforts. The SEC has been actively cracking down on cryptocurrency projects all over the place. With XRP winning the case, it could set a huge precedent that makes it way more difficult for the SEC to bring similar cases against other cryptocurrency projects. And hopefully, this could lead to a more hands-off approach from the SEC, which could be really beneficial for the industry as a whole. In my opinion, the less government intrusion into the market, the better it is for everyone involved. And that goes for pretty much everything. The less the government is involved in my life, the happier I am. So some other good news for Cryptosphere this week was the announcement that the first European spot Bitcoin ETF is set to launch this month. Now, some have hailed the ETF as a major step forward for the industry, while others have expressed concerns about its potential impact on the market. The Jacoby Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund is set to launch later this month, and it'll be listed as Bcoin on the Euronext Amsterdam. So it's the first ETF in Europe to track the price of Bitcoin directly rather than through futures contracts. This means that investors who buy shares in the ETF are effectively buying Bitcoin rather than a derivative of Bitcoin. Now that's huge because it means more Bitcoin being purchased, which further decreases the available supply, which of course is great for the price of Bitcoin. Now, the launch of the ETF has been welcomed by some in the cryptocurrency community. In fact, I'd say probably most in the cryptocurrency community, who see it as a sign of, growing institutional interest in Bitcoin. They argue that the ETF will make it easier for institutional investors to access Bitcoin, which could lead to increased demand for the cryptocurrency and higher prices, which of course we all love. However, others have expressed concerns about the potential impact of the ETF on the market. They argue that the ETF could lead to increased volatility in the market as investors buy and sell shares in the ETF in response to market movements. They also worry that the ETF could lead to a bubble in the Bitcoin market as investors pile into the ETF in hopes of making quick profits. But I'll tell you what, if you ask me, the bigger the Bitcoin bubble, the better. We all love the price of Bitcoin to fly. And I think in general, the ETF, all spot ETFs are going to be, they just help push the market that much higher in the upcoming bull run here, which obviously is better for everyone involved. Finally, on to one of my favorite topics to talk about, which is World Mobile token. World Mobile had some really big news this week. Now, as we've previously discussed on the show, World Mobile is a decentralized mobile network that's being built to connect people in rural and remote areas of Africa and other parts of the world. World Mobile Token is used to pay for network services such as data, voice, SMS, and it's also used to stake for rewards. The World Mobile Token is also being used to create a decentralized sharing economy for the World Mobile Network. Now, this means that users are able to earn World Mobile Token by providing network services, such as Earth nodes, which basically are the computer system that runs the whole thing, or air nodes, which are basically small base stations that help extend the network, help extend the reach of the network. The significance of the sharing economy is that it helps make the World Mobile Network more sustainable and affordable. By creating this sharing economy, World Mobile is able to distribute the cost of building and maintaining the network among a wider group of people, which helps to ensure that the network is accessible to everyone, regardless of their income. Now, the big news this week is that World Mobile has announced it has secured licensed spectrum in the United States of America, which basically means it'll be able to offer reliable and affordable internet access to the underconnected areas of the United States. Now, it seems strange that a global superpower like the USA would have areas that don't have decent mobile and Wi-Fi access, but I just recently read a stat that said over 24 million people in the United States have extremely limited access to these services. So with World Mobile being able to license spectrum here, they'll be able to provide services to these people. That's great news for the people who need the service, and it's also great news for World Mobile Token investors like me. So I know it was a super quick episode today, guys, but out on my own here and looking to enjoy the sunny day. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a really great week for crypto. So hope you all have a great weekend. And if you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next week.
The material and information presented in this recording are for entertainment purposes only. Do not misconstrue what you hear as investment or trading advice. Always do your own research. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by the guests on this recording are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Dad's Gone Crypto or its hosts.